Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so today we're going to do another film, quick film review, and today we're going to look at the 1955 movie Night of the Hunter. It's a melodramatic crime drama directed by Charles Lawton and starring Robert Mitchum, Shelley Winters, and Billy Chapin. Mitchum is a supposed preacher who marries a widow in an attempt to get a hold of money that Mitchum thinks the children know the location of. He's fooled most of the adults in town, but the older boy knows there's something wrong. Much of the movie is Mitchum's character trying to manipulate all the characters involved. So it starts off a father is thrown in jail after robbing and killing someone in order to feed his kids. Before he's captured by the police, he hides $10,000 and tells his children not to tell anyone where it is. He's sentenced to death, but while he's in jail, he mentions to his cellmate the existence of the stolen money. So the cellmate is a sociopath that fancies himself a preacher. That's Robert Mitchum. And after the preacher is released, he tracks down the dead man's family in an attempt to discover the money. The preacher marries the widow. However, there's a central thread that kind of settles over the household. So now I was a little bit surprised to learn that this movie was not well received when it was originally released, but it has since, of course, become one of the great American films of its time. So it's set during the Depression, and as a period piece, that kind of helps explain the desperation of the characters. So the father goes to jail for committing crimes in order to provide for his family. Shelley Winter's character marries Mitchum's character not because she loves him, but because she thinks he, can provide for her kids. There's a scene where this random woman is just giving food out to like random hungry children in the area. So now, it is a very interesting looking film. It's like great cinematography with lots of expressionism and symbolism, lots of stark blacks and whites with, like I said, great cinematography. The scenes are well shot and well composed. Much of it seems like it's shot on a studio lot, but that sort of adds to the overall sometimes, or say sometimes surrealistic feel of the movie. Now, in addition to being kind of a suspense film, Night of the Hunter also seems to be suggesting some interesting things about fatherhood and families. We see the great lengths that Peter Graves, he's the dad from early in the movie who gets thrown in jail. He was driven to as a father. Like I said, he's desperate. He committed crimes to feed his kids. Mitchum is, of course, this sort of false father figure. John, who's the boy, he goes to extreme lengths to become protector to his younger sister. Shelley Winters turns to Mitchum to be a father provider figure. She ultimately sees his failings, but she then discovers religion and surrenders herself to, God the All Father. There's a later character in the movie. She seems to have created this sort of faux family made up of abandoned children. So there's a lot of interesting things, like I said, having to do with family and fathers and things of that nature. There's also a strange subtext about sexual repression. Mitchum's character is clearly motivated by his sexual hangups. Mitchum refuses to consummate the marriage with Shelley Winters. Yet earlier in the movie, he's arrested. He's arrested because he's at a burlesque show. There's another character who alludes to thinking about her canning when having sex because a good woman isn't interested in such things. There's a later minor character, and it's suggested that this person is a bad girl because she seeks attention from boys. Now, I will say while I like most of it, the ending isn't quite great. It feels a little rushed and a little strange when you think about it. But to wrap it up, Night of the Hunter is a very fascinating movie. It's a gripping movie, very intriguing, well worth the look. It's great visually, good acting, and an engrossing storyline. Like I said, not a great ending, and it was overlooked when it came out, but it's since become recognized as one of the more unique films of its time period. All right, so that's it. I've got to thank you very much for watching and listening. I do appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Thanks.